From fearsome pirates to brave kings, these names are more than just labels, they're stories. And in some cases, they've outlasted the people themselves. These monikers, etched in the annals of history, whisper tales of daring feats, cunning strategies, and sometimes a touch of infamy. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the fascinating origins and legacies of some of history's most notorious nicknames. We'll journey from the battlefields of the Crusades to the lawless seas of piracy, uncovering the human stories behind these legendary appellations. Let me know in the comments, what's the strangest nickname you've ever had or given someone? Picture the dust and clamour of a medieval battlefield. The clang of steel on steel, the cries of men, and amidst the chaos a figure emerges, a warrior king, Richard I of England. But he's known by another name, a name that echoes through the ages, Richard the Lionheart. This moniker wasn't simply bestowed, it was earned through fire and blood, forged in the crucible of war. Richard's courage in battle, his almost reckless bravery, became legendary during the Third Crusade. He stood as a bulwark against Saladin, the formidable Muslim leader fighting to reclaim the holy city of Jerusalem. His leadership inspired his men, his presence a beacon of hope amidst the carnage. Richard's military prowess was undeniable, his strategic mind a match for any foe. He wasn't merely a king, he was a warrior, a symbol of strength and determination. Though his reign in England was brief, his impact was profound. The echoes of his battlefield exploits resonated through history, cementing his place as a legendary figure forever known as Richard the Lionheart. His name, a synonym for courage and kingship, continues to inspire awe even centuries later. The Lionheart, a symbol of England's might, a testament to a king who lived and breathed war. In the shadow of a legendary brother, another king emerges, a figure whose name carries a different weight, a different story, John, known as Lackland. This seemingly simple nickname speaks volumes, a constant reminder of a birthright denied. Born into a royal family, John was initially overlooked, deemed unlikely to inherit substantial lands. His older brothers, figures of power and prestige, overshadowed him, but fate, as it often does, had other plans. Through a series of unforeseen events, John ascended to the throne, a king in name but perhaps not in destiny. His reign was tumultuous, marked by loss and conflict. He struggled to maintain control, his grip on power constantly challenged. The loss of English territories in France further solidified his image as a less successful ruler. The Magna Carta, a document that would forever alter the course of English history, was a direct result of John's struggles with his barons. The nickname Lackland, once a simple descriptor, became a symbol of his reign, a testament to the challenges he faced. It's a reminder that even within the most powerful families, fortunes can shift, and legacies can be defined by more than just birthright. The salty spray of the open ocean, the creak of a ship's timbers, and a name whispered in hushed tones, Blackbeard. Edward Teach, the man behind the legend, embraced the fear his name inspired. His long dark beard, the source of his infamous moniker, was more than just facial hair. It was a weapon. Before each battle he would braid it, weaving slow-burning fuses into its tangled depths. Imagine the scene, the black sails of his ship billowing in the wind, the pungent smell of gunpowder in the air, and Blackbeard emerging from the shadows, his face wreathed in smoke and fire. This theatrical display, combined with his ruthless reputation, struck terror into the hearts of his enemies. He became a phantom of the high seas, a nightmare made flesh. His reign of terror, a bloody chapter in the golden age of piracy, lasted until his final, desperate battle against the British Navy in 1718. Even in death, his legend lived on. Blackbeard, the name synonymous with piracy, a chilling reminder of the lawless world that once ruled the waves. His image remains etched in our minds, a symbol of the dark allure of the pirate life. Chapter 4. The Ploughman Poet, From Fields to Verse. From the rolling hills of Scotland, a different kind of legend arises, a voice that speaks not of war or conquest, but of the simple truths of life. Robert Burns, the Ploughman Poet. Born into humble beginnings, Burns spent his youth toiling in the fields, his hands calloused from the plough. But it was this very experience, this connection to the land, that shaped his unique poetic voice. He drew inspiration from the world around him, the beauty of the Scottish countryside, the struggles of its people. His words resonated with a raw honesty, a depth of emotion that transcended social class. He wrote of love and loss, of joy and sorrow, of the everyday experiences that connect us all. His poetry became a celebration of Scottish culture, a testament to the power of the human spirit. The nickname Ploughman Poet perfectly captures the essence of his work, the link between his humble origins and his extraordinary talent. He was a voice for the common man, a poet who understood the hardships and triumphs of rural life. His legacy lives on, his words continuing to inspire and uplift generations. Chapter 5. Calamity Jane, a Wild West legend. The dust swirls across the plains, the sun beats down mercilessly, and a figure emerges, a woman of grit and determination. Calamity Jane. Martha Jane Canary, her real name, was a frontierswoman who carved her own path in the rugged landscape of the Wild West. Her nickname, Calamity Jane, speaks to a life lived on the edge, a life filled with danger and adventure. She was known for her fearless personality, her willingness to face any challenge. Stories abound of her involvement in gunfights, her protection of settlers, her supposed service alongside soldiers. While some of these tales may be embellished, they nonetheless contribute to the larger-than-life persona that surrounds her. Calamity Jane became a symbol of the independent spirit of the West, a woman who defied societal expectations and lived by her own rules. She navigated a world dominated by men, carving out a space for herself through sheer force of will. Her nickname became a badge of honor, a testament to her resilience and her indomitable spirit. Calamity Jane, a name whispered in saloons and around campfires, a reminder that even in the harshest environments, courage can flourish. Chapter 6. The Mad Monk, Whispers of Influence. Within the opulent walls of the Russian court, a mysterious figure emerges, a man shrouded in rumor and intrigue, Grigory Rasputin, the Mad Monk. Though never officially a monk, Rasputin cultivated an image of spiritual power, his charismatic presence captivating those around him. He gained the trust of the Tsarina Alexandra, particularly through his apparent ability to alleviate her son's haemophilia. This influence, coupled with his eccentric behavior and unconventional beliefs, earned him the moniker the Mad Monk. Rumors swirled about his wild lifestyle, his alleged debauchery, his hold over the royal family. He became a figure of both fascination and fear, his power seemingly extending beyond the realm of the spiritual. The 1960s horror film further cemented this image, sensationalizing his story and solidifying his nickname in popular culture. The Mad Monk became a symbol of mystery, a reminder of the strange power that charisma and belief can hold. Rasputin's story continues to fascinate, his nickname a testament to the enduring allure of the enigmatic and the unknown. Scarface, a Mark of Infamy. The Roaring Twenties, a time of jazz, flappers, and a dark underbelly of crime. From this era emerges a figure whose name is synonymous with gangsterism, Al Capone, known as Scarface. The origin of his nickname is as brutal as the man himself. 3 scars etched across his face, the result of a youthful knife fight. But Capone didn't shy away from this mark. He embraced it, letting it add to his already formidable reputation. He became a symbol of the lawlessness that gripped the nation during Prohibition. His criminal empire thrived on illegal alcohol, gambling, and violence. He ruled with an iron fist, his name whispered in fear and awe. Yet paradoxically, he was also seen by some as a benefactor, a provider of jobs during the Depression, a man who engaged in charitable acts. This duality only added to his mystique. Scarface became more than just a nickname, it became a brand, a symbol of power and ruthlessness. It's a reminder that even in the criminal underworld, image is everything, and a nickname can become a legend. Chapter 8. The Desert Fox, Master of the Sands. The vast expanse of the North African desert, a harsh and unforgiving landscape. Amidst the swirling sands, a military genius emerges, a man whose cunning earned him a legendary nickname, Erwin Rommel, the Desert Fox. Rommel, a German field marshal during World War II, led his troops with an unmatched skill, earning the respect of both his own men and his enemies. His tactical brilliance, His ability to adapt to the challenging desert terrain made him a formidable opponent. He was a master of strategy, a fox in the desert, outwitting his adversaries with daring maneuvers and unexpected attacks. Unlike some of his contemporaries, Rommel was known for his adherence to certain ethical standards, his respect for enemy soldiers. This further distinguished him, adding another layer to his complex legacy. The Desert Fox became more than just a nickname. It became a symbol of military prowess, a testament to the power of strategic thinking. His name continues to be studied in military academies, his tactics analysed and admired. He remains a figure of fascination, a reminder that even in the chaos of war, brilliance can shine. Legendary nicknames, echoes of history. So, there you have it, some of history's most unforgettable nicknames and the people behind them. Each name tells a story of bravery, power, and sometimes fear. From the battlefield to the back alleys, from the high seas to the desert sands, these nicknames have become synonymous with the individuals who bore them. They offer us a glimpse into the past, a way to connect with the human stories that shaped our world. Thanks for joining me on this journey through notorious nicknames. Out of all these historical figures, which nickname do you think you'd want for yourself? Or maybe you'd make up a brand new one. Share it in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more legendary stories.